Good morning, everybody. This is our last show from Florida this time around, and it's a Monday night, and tonight we are at the World Jai-Alai Fronton here in Miami. This is the largest and most famous fronton, or if you'll permit me, Jai-Alai court in the world. It was built 40 years ago, and today it's being electrified by a young man that you've read about in Time and Newsweek magazine who has become a sensation. His name is Joey Kornblick, and he is they say the best player in the Miami area, if not the country, if not the world at the present time. And he'll be joining us at the top of the show. We've done Jai-Alai once before, I think I mentioned, and we really didn't explain how the game works, and Joey will help us with that as we watch a game underway here at the Fronton in Miami today. As I think we told you, we're at the World Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, which is the largest and most famous facility of its kind in the world. It was built almost 40 years ago. And I have with me a gentleman who has absolutely captivated the city of Miami and the Jai-Alai world. He has done more for this sport, they say, in the last year than has been done by people who played it for 10 or 15 years. His name is Joey Kornblick. And I'm told that every morning people call his mother to make sure he's had his breakfast and he's had a good night's sleep because they want to know how he's going to play. It's good to see you.
Nice meeting you.
You could have played anything: baseball, golf, tennis. You picked Jai-Alai. How come?
Yeah, I played practically every sport possible. Sports was everything my whole life. I just went to the amateur Jai-Alai court here when I was 12 years old and fell in love with the game. And I just continued playing. When I was 15 years old, I represented the United States in the World Championships in France. And we won a bronze medal. When I came back, I was offered a contract to play here at Miami Jai-Alai.
How does this work, this pari-mutuel betting?
It's similar to horse racing and dogs. You got your win, play, show, quinella, perfecta, trifecta.
So now, like your team number 8 today, huh?
Right, now I'll be playing 8 in singles, in the 10th game singles today. Now I'll be playing by myself. We have there's 8 post positions. It's a round robin, 1 plays 2. The winner stays up and the loser goes to the end of the line. It's played to 7 points. The first one to 7 points is the winner. Next one, the next amount of points is second, and then so on for third.
I'm told that you have a chance this year to win the singles competition, the doubles competition, and what's the third one?
We have most wins, singles, doubles, and then we have a tournament of champions. Last year I won the most wins, front court doubles, and tournament of champions, and I came in third in the singles.
But nobody's ever won all 4.
No, nobody's really won 3. I think I was the first one to win 3 last year. 4 has got to be the super season.
Do you think people watching understand this game? It's tough to catch on. Yeah. I've been sitting here trying, and we tried it a couple years ago at the MGM Hotel out in Las Vegas. Right. And it's difficult to understand what all the markings on the court mean and how the points are scored.
What I've heard from people is really not that difficult. It's similar to a little oversized handball game, really. The people here in Miami and all over are getting more and more educated day by day. And I think they enjoy, they know when there's a good shot and they know when there's a bad shot, and I think they enjoy the game a lot.
What in this is a great shot?
There's all different great shots.
Well, what's the kill shot?
There are a lot of kill shots.
What is the equivalent of the slam dunk or the hole-in-one or the strike in bowling?
Well, but people, a lot of times you hear in the audience, people hear chula and things like that, which is the ball hitting the back wall where the floor and the wall meet and hitting where it's really, you can't retrieve
no
the
way
ball.
to hit it again, like a handball shot.
Yeah,
sure,
right.
Sure, you hit the corner.
But there's all other shots. There's shot throwing over the low pad. There's carom shots, which are 2-wall shots, like you throw in handball or any other game. There's a variety of different kill shots, and it all depends on the positioning of the court, where you are, where your opponents are, to throw different shots.
Mm-hmm. This is not a game that many American youngsters play. Usually it's played by Spaniards.
Right,
huh?
it was originated in the Basque Country, in the Pyrenees Mountains between Spain and France. Here in Miami, we have World Jai-Alai runs a Miami Jai-Alai school at North Miami. It's getting more and more Americans are getting involved. Here for World Jai-Alai, we've got about between 11 and 14 American players playing, and day by day it's getting more and more Americans in the game. It's just the Americans need the exposure. to
Yeah.
see the game, to learn the game, and now with the school they're learning.
Could it be a television game?
I definitely think so. I hope so one day. It'd be great if it's getting national recognition right now. I mean, there's 3 frontons in Connecticut. There's in Rhode Island. There's one in Vegas. There's in Reno.
I think one coming in Delaware.
And the bills pass in Delaware, and it's just a matter of time for it to just the explosion to come, where everybody's going to want it.
When you're in there playing and you know that people have money riding on you, how does it affect your play? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
You don't want to, when you miss a shot,
right.
somebody out there groans if it's the point shot.
That's human nature for somebody to have money on you and you miss a shot. Now, the same goes for me. When I miss a shot, I lose money also, because if I win, come in second or come in third, I get bonus money.
Oh, I see.
So it's an incentive for me. I mean, I want to win every game and every point. But I understand that's human nature, that people get upset, you lose a point, but you tend to accept that after a while.
Do you ever feel badly if you miss a shot?
Oh,
you know, because you're hot right now, and I'm sure everybody's on you all the time, you know?
You're
one of those who pays $2.20 for $2.
I feel bad. Like I said, I feel bad because I had an opportunity to win the game or win the point.
Sure.
Plus, I know that people have money on me, and they're hoping for me to win. But like I said, I'm just human, and it just I make mistakes like everybody else.
What is the bonus if you win a game? It's $100, isn't it?
Right. It's $160 and $60 for second, $40 for third. So at the end of the season, it adds up to
considerable money if you win or for placing a lot of games.
And plus, we get money for winning championships, like the championships I won last year. Most wins, doubles championship, singles championship, tournament of champions. So there's a lot of incentive there, and we're all out there trying our hardest to win all the games.
Now, I noticed that walking over here, a guy was with you who looked like an official of some kind.
Right.
Am I correct
Head
on
of
that?
security.
Now, why does he have to be with you?
Well, the players, we go into the locker room an hour before post time, and the locker room's locked. Nobody can come in or out, except officials and people in the company. It's just something that, with the public, you know, if everybody, I don't know, get excited or whatever, just so everybody won't come on me or, you know, just walking me here. Really, it's really not too much of a reason. It's just that, like we say, we're blocked off from the public, so they just...
Doesn't it have something to do with the betting aspect of it, that they don't want you talking to bettors and bettors talking to you?
Now, when I was walking by, people were saying hello to me and everything like that, fans of mine.
That's cool.
But yeah, that's great, sure.
When you leave here at the end of a, what do you call it, a set?
Performance.
Are there people waiting outside to say, hey, where they go? Joey, all right, holding up a handful of 50s,
right.
huh?
No, not that, but there's a lot of people that wait out there, tell you how the game, you know, if you had a good game, congratulating you. And on top of that, I got friends waiting for me that, you know, wanted to talk to me or whatever, and there's a lot of people waiting outside.
Okay, I got to break away. I hadn't noticed on the thing here that we've been showing some pictures of it, and maybe you can give us a little play-by-play and help me understand this thing, because, all right, we'll be right back with Joey Kornblut. This Tomorrow continues from Florida after these announcements from our NBC stations all across America. With Joey Kornblut, who is one of the stars of Highlight here in the Miami area. Speaking of your friends and stuff, I mean, are you a big star in Miami? Do restaurants fall over when you walk in?
I don't think so. There's a lot of people that know me here in Miami, but it's not...
You probably have trouble getting dates, huh?
Well, I'm engaged to get married.
You don't have any trouble getting dates. You're going to have trouble. How do you keep in condition for a game like this?
Playing every night, basically, you keep in pretty good shape.
Okay.
We have the newest machines that came out in sports medicine that we work on a program twice a week. We have matinees Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So on Tuesdays and Fridays, we work on these machines. And like I say, playing every day, working on the machines, we keep in pretty good shape.
Do you work a 6-day week?
6-day week, 9 performances, because there's Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday we have double performance. So it's like 9 performances, and Sunday's our only day off, and when Sunday comes, rest.
And you're happy to see it, I bet you.
Yeah, very looking forward to it.
Now, you play a sport for a living, so what's your recreation?
Like playing 6 days a week, there's really not that much time. I enjoy other sports. I enjoy watching other sports. I enjoy tennis. and I enjoy just relaxing and being a lot of times with the family, with my friends that I don't have a chance to be with. Because, like I say, 6 days a week, it doesn't leave you too much time. We play 10 months out of the year. We have 2 months off. So during the 2 months, I'll take a vacation and relax. And that's about it.
Is anything, let me see if, yeah, tell him to punch this up and just to describe that he serves. You can only bounce it once.
Right, he's serving into the line 4 and 7. The backcourt man's got it. And he's thrown it to the back wall. Now it's coming off the back wall, which is a rebote. He just fell down and threw it. Guy caught it outside. He threw it to the back. The backcourt man got it. Another rebote coming off the back wall. The rebote shot is when it comes off the back wall.
If it comes off the back wall, you're not allowed to catch it, are you?
When it comes, yes, you are. When you don't catch. It's all in one fluid motion.
I mean, you're not allowed to catch it and stop as you can.
No. In highlight, it's all caught and thrown in one fluid motion. It's not stopped for seconds, and look. It's all in one fluid motion. That's why we have 3 referees at the underserve line, which is line 4, the overserve line at line 7, and the serve line at line 11. The ball's got to go, when you serve it from line 11, it's got to go in between line 4 and line 7. It's just like you got to serve it in tennis.
I got you. I'm just saying that they play it off the back wall differently from the way they play it off the side wall or the floor.
Right, the back wall, a lot of times you'll see players falling down. A lot of times they're out of position. A lot of times it's their style. They like to throw their body. He just threw a carom shot. He just threw a 2-wall shot, which is one of the kill shots that we were talking about before, and he just made the point.
Now, if you hit the fence?
Well, if it hits the side wall, the front wall, the floor, good, and then hits the fence, that's perfect. Perfect
But
point.
now, what if
that hit the floor?
What if it caroms off this wall here, the one there with the red?
Side wall,
and then hits the fence on the floor.
No, that's out.
No Sierra.
No, it's got to hit the floor. If it hit the judges are in the wood part. If it hits the wood part also, that's foul. Anything red also is foul.
Got you.
Okay, and it just played back and forth. It's got to be either one bounce or on the wall, or on the air. Catch it on the air.
What do you call the apparatus with which you catch the ball?
We call that a cesta, which is like a wicker basket, more simple form. It's played with, it's made to specifications of every player. There's a front court player and a backcourt player. The front man has a smaller cesta than a backcourt man because the backcourt men are usually bigger and have to throw it a longer way.
Okay.
It's played with a pelota, which is the ball.
And we have one.
Which is right here, which is 3/4 the size of a baseball and harder than a golf ball. It's made with virgin rubber, hand wound tight, with nylon on top and 2 layers of goat skin.
Now it feels soft now, and it
right
sounds
now
like it
it
has
just
a golf ball cover on it.
Right. Now right now it just got done, the ball maker just got done sewing the skin on. When this dries and it's pressed, the seams are pressed down.
Gotcha.
This is very hard.
You can get hurt with it.
Yeah, I've gotten hit. That's why we wear our helmets.
How long can you play this game before age catches up with you?
Well, barring injuries and keeping in good shape, hope to play to middle to late 30s, early 40s. There's exceptions to the rule. It just depends if you're in good shape and if you always kept in good shape.
What about the pay rates for highlight players as compared to football, basketball, golf, tennis stars?
It's different.
Notice
because,
I'm not saying what do they pay you, but tell me.
Now it's different because, of course, basketball, tennis is on the tube. We're not. We have an awful lot of people go through the doors here every season. Here at World Highlight, we have the best players. This is like the Yankee Stadium of highlight right here. World Highlight pays the most salaries right now, and an average highlight player, I'll tell you, makes here at World Highlight makes about $40,000 an average player. Now it's different, like I say, from tennis and everything like that because of
the tube. You don't have the revenue coming in from us to subsidize the salaries.
Right.
Which means let's get it on TV, is
Yeah,
what
we
you're saying.
definitely want to get it on TV. Definitely want to get it on
Not because
TV.
we want to
Yeah.
be on TV,
Sure.
but because we want to get the money.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely want it TV. That's a big goal.
What about the old masters of this game? And you would know who they are, men that you might have studied with in your youth, you know, who now see a gringo come along and become a great star of World Highlight. Any envies or you know, they say, well, he's good, but he's not as good as we were or something?
No, I think you know, when you're great at one time and you see somebody coming up that has a potential and has a good future, I don't think there's any envy. I think all of it there is praise and help. And I don't think people are like that. Some people are, but the majority of people that I've been in contact with, they've just tried to help me and praise me. Really.
What do you do when you stop playing highlight? I mean, do you go to school now? Are you educating yourself?
Well, right now, like I say, with my schedule, it's hard. It's hard. I hope when I do retire, which I hope is many years from now.
Many years.
I hope to stay, hopefully, in highlight. Highlight is my life, and I live for this game. Hopefully, in the management or in the PR department, and we don't know the way the game's going to be. Maybe I'll be an ABC commentator or something one day, or whatever. But
why do you say ABC?
Oh,
no, I understand why. It's okay.
I'm just, you know,
hey, it's fun to be number one. It's also not bad to be number three. We're not fussy about it. We don't worry about it. We don't care about it.
But I'm really trying to say a commentator for a highlight one day.
Sure.
And it all depends on how the game progresses. And the way it looks now, it's progressing very big.
Okay. We're going to send you back to the room, but thanks very, very much. I enjoyed meeting you, Joey. I've read about you, and you've taught me a little about the game. I enjoyed watching it. All right, sir. Mr. Joey Kornbluth, and if you come to Miami, you'll see him playing highlight here. And at other, you play other places, too?
I play Miami, Hartford, and sometimes I play in Spain.
Okay. So if you're in Spain, you'll see him there, too. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors and our stations as Tomorrow continues here on NBC.